Oh, we fancy now. We got music. Just give me a few minutes to get started while I have some friends coming online. All right. Just one more minute and we'll get things started. Hope everybody's ready. Thanks for watching, Lauren. Get started in just a second. All right, 5 minutes up. Let's get streaming. Ta-da! I'm alive! Yay! Yeah, we had a pretty good 24-hour stream this past Friday and Saturday. Had to cut it a little short because Lulu got sick, and being a big bad nerd dad, is a backseat to being an actual dad. So, it takes a backseat to being an actual dad. So, I had to do what I had to do. Babies need me. I'm there for them. But we will be playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons with the babies, the nerd brats. I'm saying babies, I call them my babies. We will be playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons with them probably in the next couple of weeks. I actually got this really cool idea from my good friend Cherry. Cherry, I hope you're watching. About them having them create monsters and NPCs and things like that, and then me designing a scenario around it. So I definitely want to do that because I have some very creative little girls. But for tonight, we'll be painting some miniatures. It is my birthday. This is what I wanted to do. I just wanted to relax, paint some minis. The girls are knocked out. I'm just going to sit here, listen to the awesome music that I now have for the stream. Thank you very much to everybody that has donated to my stream, that has bought things off of my Amazon wish list, that has helped me, to the Aegis Creative Company, to Space Cadets Gaming for always being there for me and being great sponsors. Matt, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I greatly appreciate it. But we're just going to get down into it because I really want to show you guys how I paint models at a very nice, brisk pace. Hey, Danny, thank you very much. Old Danny Jadinsky, old friend of mine, old Magic playing friend of mine. I haven't seen Danny in a while. But Danny, thanks for watching. Let's switch camera angles. Bloop. And I wanted to show you what the models start out as. So here I have Psylocke and just her base gray after I've assembled her. Right here. Thank y'all for liking and commenting and sharing the stream. Every little bit of signal boost helps. Thank you very much. Ooh, I got her stuck to the lid of this thing with some sticky tack. Gonna get that sticky tack off. All right. So this is just a normal gray mini after I have assembled her. And then what I've done here is I primed Pyro black. Actually, I primed a bunch of them just black. Nobody was seeing that. Bloop. We got primed everybody that I have black, and then on the 24-hour stream, I began what is known as the slap chop method, which is one of my favorite ways to paint now. It gives it a nice base layer of darkness, so you can see like you can see his details very well. All I did was do a very light, or I actually have light. I did a heavy dry brush of a warm neutral gray, and followed it up with an ivory, a very light dry brush of an ivory to make all of those edges pop. Thank you for liking the stream, Danny. Today we'll be painting Pyro. I played him on the stream. I've played him twice, actually three times now. I'm still trying to figure him out. He's really good at putting debuffs on the opponent, his Incinerate. I haven't had a lot of luck with him, but I do plan on using him more and more and more. One of the things that I love about the Marvel Crisis Protocol miniatures is that you can just go off of their normal paint schemes or comic paint schemes that they have. So I'm just going to take his card and we're going to go with the old school Pyro look. I'm going to keep it right here. Nope. My goal is to paint through Pyro, Blob, and Toad tonight. I'll probably get through Pyro and Blob. I'm sorry, Pyro and Toad, because I'm definitely going to be using them often. I'm going to take my golden yellow. Again, I'll be using my Pro Acryl paints by Monument Hobbies. Absolutely love these paints. They flow really well. They're easy to use. The bottles themselves, listen. They have like little glass beads on the inside so that you can thoroughly mix up the paints and get that pigment and medium all nice and mixed. There have been plenty of other paints that I've used where the yellow is almost like water. It's really hard to get a nice thick yellow color out for the paint. I did just use this on the Juggernaut because I was painting his, like, I don't know if you guys saw that. If you haven't seen the Juggernaut, I painted him live on the stream. I think he came out really well. I really like him. Give him a bit of shadows here and there, dry brushed here and there. And this is exactly what I wanted, just an all over dark theme. I mean a bright red theme. We're going to continue on with that and do Pyro in about the same vein. Bloop. Another thing I love about the Pro Acryl line is that they come in a dropper. So I can just go 1, 2 drops of yellow paint. Let's give it 3. And then I will take very top and use that to start the paint his pants. So the reason I like this slap chop method so much is because it really is easy to get a lot of detail with very little work. These Pro Acryl paints flow very well, so you can see straight through. Normally they say do 2 thin coats when painting a model. With these Pro Acryl paints, 1 thin coat after a slap chop dry brush, I feel like you're good to go. So it leaves all the details. All right. I'm going to change it up and use a different brush to get some of the finer details around his chest and arms. Again, these paints have a nice like matte finish when they dry. Not very shiny, and I like that a lot. A friend of the stream actually picked me up a really nice airbrush for my birthday. Sent it via Amazon. You can always catch my Amazon wish list on my Facebook page. I'll have it linked to my YouTube and Twitch here soon. But he bought me this really nice airbrush that I plan on using on stream as soon as I figure it out. Go. You know, what was really fun about this past stream was that I learned a lot about doing the audio and getting camera angles and lighting. I'm so used to doing my streams from my desktop. It was a nice little change of pace for me to actually move things around. Nope. Everything else on him is red. I'm going to paint his hair. His hair looks red. Got red hair, so I'm going to start it off as yellow. Then I'm going to dry brush it dark red. Just like basing. What's nice is that he has very little flesh, because I do not like painting flesh. Matt, yeah, I hear you on that. Like, for years and years and years, I've looked at people who have used an airbrush and just been like, man, that's a lot of work. It gives your painting a whole different look. I always found them a little intimidating. And recently I've learned that I've had to step out of my comfort zone several times. Like when I had to paint the Kingpin, doing all of these Marvel characters and their iconic costumes, like they look a certain way, so they should be painted a certain way. I've had a lot of fun. I just read an article that Dick Van Dyke just recently learned how to play the ukulele. So you should always strive to learn how to do something new or try something different. Keeps your mind active. There's no reason for you not to try, right? Failure is an option. You can absolutely fail. Better to fail than to not do anything at all. Matt over on Facebook says, I just need paint in general. I ended up just doing gunplay for hobbies because you don't have to paint. Yeah. You know, I thoroughly enjoy assembling the models, but painting them brings me a joy. and peace like I've never known. I truly find it peaceful to sit here and listen to nice, peaceful music. Fire. Yeah, I'm very excited to try out my new airbrush. Very excited to see what kind of looks I can pull off. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be painting a lot of terrain. A lot of terrain on the stream over the next few weeks. One, because I'm in the Marvel Crisis Protocol, the Space City Marvel Crisis Protocol League, which I am very serious about. And two, because I'm not gonna practice my airbrushing skills on my good models. There we go. Yeah, look at that fire. That fire looks good. There we go. All right, next we're going to move on into the dark red. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. I'm gonna start with his boots. Because these boots were made for walking. I got Prodigy's fire starter stuck in my head. Somewhat appropriate for painting pyro. So this is a very dark, deep red. Not like what I painted Juggernaut. Want to do something a little more deep to contrast the yellow that I'm painting. Beepity bop boo boo boo. Boppity boo. Man, it was a close game too. If anybody got a chance to watch the 24-hour stream, if you missed the 24-hour stream, you can always catch the replays of my stream on here on Facebook or on Twitch. They'll stay on the streaming sites for about 30 days. And if you really want to go back and look at some of my other streams, everything that I have uploads to YouTube. And then it's stuck there forever, as far as I know. That pyro is a G. The boots have quite a bit of a heel to them. Cleaning up these edges. They look fresh. All right, boots done. Gonna go in for his trunks here. I'm very also excited to say that after this year, starting January 1st, we will be fundraising for a new charity. I love the Wounded Warrior Project. I think they do fantastic things for our servicemen and women. And I'm so glad that I got a chance to work with them this year. But I found another charity that's based here out of Houston, Texas, where I live, I think needs help. It's right along the lines of what I believe in, trying to help others. And I can't wait to show everybody in the months to come. Oops. Paint it on stream. Thanks, Tony. I'll try not to mess up. Although if I do mess up, it's no big deal. Nothing I can't fix. Nothing a little paint can't fix. Woo. I know you're just kidding, Tony. Hey, yo. Kevin, what's going on, brother? Thanks for watching the stream. Y'all be sure to give it a like. Give the stream a like. Give it a share. Check out my Amazon wishlist. Pander, pander, pander. Paint up these gloves. Woo! Almost dropped them. I'm painting the roses red. Who's got that movie? Who knows what that movie's that from? What movie that's from? I'm painting the roses red. I'm painting the roses red. Oh, pardon me, but Mr. 3, why must we paint them red? That looks good. I don't miss any spots. Delete spots that you can't see. What you got? All right. take a little bit of this yellow and go back over some spots. Just going to thin it down with a little bit of water. I don't want it to be too thick and clumpy. Perfect. Got some a little too liberal with the red. Or just mist in general. Now for the rough part, there's just a little bit of yellow on his face mask. We do a little bit yellow across his eyes and face. Just a little bit. There we go. Good. Okay. I'm gonna switch it up and paint a little flesh because his mouth is exposed. Don't need a lot. I'll even take the bit off the top of the paint. Push that around. I'm basically just gonna dry brush. Across his mouth. There we go, got it. Ooh, that was tough. Like, I understand why people paint them before they assemble them, but then I am so afraid of painting them and then assembling them, and then the glue, like leaving this residue. Yeah. All right, so hey, Michael Bradley, thank you so much for liking the stream. I greatly appreciate it. Painting up my Brotherhood of Mutants. Yeah, we don't need that much. There we go. Paint it with this thicker brush. So I'm going to start off with the dark silver for his metal backpack. It leads to his flame apparatus. Gonna paint it up good. Nice and easy. Easy peasy. Oh. I don't know if anybody saw Survivor Series last night. But man, the hits just came on coming. R-Truth is back. CM Punk is back. Randy Orton was back. A lot of big names that could change what's going on in the face of wrestling. I love wrestling. Absolutely love wrestling. Been in love with wrestling since I was a young warthog. There we go. Getting all that good stuff. Something I hate doing is missing a spot on a model with a particular color, then having to go back and paint it. It's always good to just take your time, move slow. Paint it easy. A little bit of his backpack I gotta get right behind his back, so I gotta be very careful. With his back, his yellow back with the silver paint. Same on this side. Touch the bottom. All right. Next, we dry brush. So I use the burnt red for all of his major red colors. And now to make it pulp, I'm going to be using the bold Pyrrole red. Hey Brian, what's going on? Thanks for the cool emotes. How'd your D&D campaign in Midgard go? Your group like it? We're lucky to have you. So this is exactly why I go back and dry brush. The different colors to give it depth. Weeka. How much better he looks after that dry brush. Howdy, nerd. That's how hard do you nerd? Howdy, nerd. It looks like howdy, nerd to me. Well, good, man. I'm glad you had a good time. Next, I'm going to dry brush the metal bits. A bloop. Are they silver? I did not shake that, so let's make sure we shake it like a Polaroid picture. How is it? It is 9:52. I have a hard cutoff of 11 o'clock tonight. It is my birthday, but tomorrow is my brother's birthday, and we always call each other 11 o'clock my time, midnight his time, so then we have the same birthday for a whole hour. So it's tomorrow where he lives, but it's still today where I live. And it's like we're time traveling. There we go. Last thing I want to do for Pyro. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Feliz cumpleaños a mí. Feliz cumpleaños a mí. I know I took out the shadow wash. Here's the flesh wash. Let me grab the shadow wash real quick. There we go. Don't need a lot. Just enough to get that fleshy look and to fill in the gaps. Shadow wash. Right along the base. Wash on his tactical rock. Does it look just painted on? Shadow wash on the base. I like to mix a little brown or flesh wash on the base as well to give it spots of color. So it's not all just one. Ah! Color here. All right. And the last thing that I'll do is I will paint the base. I'm going with a Magneto purple around each of their bases to signify that they are Brotherhood models. I did it for both Juggernaut and Magneto so far, and I really like the way it looks, and it'll help me identify my models on the board at quick glance. Right. Put it on my fingers. Grab them off real quick so I can grab him. Paint the base. Shake it up, shake it up. By the way, hey Chris, thank you for liking the stream. All y'all, thank you for watching, for liking, for commenting. I greatly appreciate it. A little bit of purple. And a little bit of purple goes a long way because this stuff is thick. So we will, again, grab my fingers. A little bit of purple goes a long way. All right, and I believe he is done. Let's set him to the side for a second so I don't mess him up. We're gonna get to work on code. Just finished up Pyro. Next we'll work on code. Very simple purple and green color scheme. I just so happen to have purple and green. His tongue, I am going to do a more bright red, that Pyro red. The flesh tones. And then I took light umber and flesh. So we're going to attach him, affix him to my bottle holder. There we go. Boop. Something else I want to do too is take the burnt red and paint that brick wall, which I have plenty of burnt red left. We're going to Matt, that's a good question. Are his pants not green? I'm colorblind. Are his pants like a light brown? Oh, I'm so glad you caught me. His pants and his shirt, is he purple and brown? Matt, thank you for asking that question, because you both know how colorblind I am. Oh, it's a mustardy. Oh. I have a golden yellow. You know what? Golden brown. There we go. see it now. I can see it now. Good. Good call, Matt. We're going to take away my green. Put that far away. And we're going to paint it golden brown. That'll be better. Matt Faridas on Facebook just saved me from making a detrimental mistake. Because of course I am colorblind. I thought that was like a lime green, a green color. And he jumps in with the, where is the green on him? Good catch, Matt. Good catch. Mustardy indeed. Alright, cool. Well, for sure he's purple, so we're gonna do that. First, I'm gonna go with the mustard brown. I haven't really used it. I'm gonna give it a good shake. I'm gonna give it a good shimmy and a shake. Go. So, let's paint his pants a mustardy brown. You gotta watch me. I don't cheat, but I'll make a lot of mistakes. Get in all those nooks and crannies. Double checking to make sure my background music's still playing. Sometimes the playlist will end and I won't pay attention. I won't know. I have it muted on my end. Right. Shirt is done. Now it's time for the purple accents, which is pretty much everything else. You want to paint his face and face and arms real quick. And there's just so much detail in his face. Like he's full of character. He has this amazing dynamic pose. Like they did a really great job with the aesthetics of this model. He looks devious, sneaky. I'm gonna go back and repaint his hair with those umbers, but I'm gonna highlight it. I'm gonna dry brush it with the hand flesh. And now the fun part, the purples. Right. Boots. Boots is done. Cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Painted on camera, I know, I know. Painted on camera, I know, I know. Okay. Almost there. Just a few touch-ups and we're about done. Oakley dokley. I can actually see a good use for this green, as there is like a little bit of acid on the tippy tip of his tongue. Don't need a lot. Back with this light umber. Shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it up. Chumley, James Chumley, sorry, James. Thanks for watching the stream. I'm glad you're awake, brother. Just about to finish up Toad. da da. Gonna throw Shadow Wash all over his base. Really make it pop. Mix it with that brown Flesh Wash. A bunch of this and put it in the crevices. All right. Then my boy is done. Put a little bit of Shadow Wash in his hair. Show off his long, luxurious locks. There we go. I've got Toad and Pyro finished. Oh, almost finished. Still gotta paint his base. Get my hand dry. Take him off the base. Nope. All right, all right, all right. That's the one thing I need to do for all my models that I've painted recently is clear coat them. Give them a layer of protection. And the boys are done. Look at these guys. Too clean for my taste. Here we have Pyro. Do this. Do 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 boop do 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 do. We have Toad, Pyro, Juggernaut, and oh, where'd it go? There we are. Mysterio. I think we've done a pretty good job with our guys so far. I'll be back Thursday night painting some more. These four are basically who I'll be using throughout the remainder of the event, the Space City Marvel Crisis Protocol League. I do plan on painting up the rest of them: Blob, Mystique, both versions of Emma Frost, Sabretooth, Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, giving my full 10-man roster, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all Brotherhood, but when I bring Emma Frost, I can switch them over from Brotherhood to Hellfire Club and give me a different playstyle, and then take Mystique as an alternate leader for an alternate playstyle. Which again, I'm just having a lot of fun with Marvel Crisis Protocol right now. I have the ability to play the war game 1v1. You saw me and James do it on the 24-hour stream. You saw Joe and I play against the Unstoppable Colossus, the Avatar of Sithith, whatever it's called. Where we fought against the Juggernaut, trying to get him to stop from destroying the town. The Cerebro Towers that were causing him to lose momentum. We defeated it on the hard difficulty because there are different difficulty levels of it. What else? We're playing this wonderful league that our good friend Danny Dean has set up across the entire city of Houston. So it's an amazing thing where I'm playing people that I've never met before. I'm making new friends, finding people that love the game as much as I do, and are having a good time with the game currently. And it's in a really good place. Like, they're coming out with a lot of different models. They're updating older models to make them more viable. I've seen them do it to multiple pieces that were released early on so that they can still be viable in the current meta, in the current gaming plays. They've come out with different modes of play. So like if you're going to a tournament, they have this open, you can use whatever models you want. You use these models for this, this, and this. They have models where you can only go, like you only get a certain pool of models to pull from. They say, oh, I can only use these models, so I have to make an efficient team using only these models. Kind of like in Magic the Gathering Standard or Pokemon, the card game Standard. You only have so many models that you can choose from, and then they eliminate the rest. So I think they've done a fantastic job of keeping the game alive, making it fun. I've said it once and I'll say it 1,000 times. They've made some amazing models that are beautiful, fun to paint, easy to assemble. I'll keep coming back over and over and over and over again for them. In fact, they're coming out with a new Sinister Six kit that has the Vulture, Shocker, Electro, and Sandman in it. And those models are beautiful. 4 models, 1 box. I mean, you're basically good to go. You only need... I would think that the Vulture would be a leader of the Spider Foes. That would give them their 3rd leader, because the new Doc Ock from the new core set works as a leader for the Spider Foes. So there's just a lot of things changing, coming up for the better. Like, they're good changes. New models dropping, each quarter, if not, every other month. Just a really good place that the game is in right now. I'm really glad that I have this opportunity to play with my friends regularly. So definitely looking forward to more of that. We will continue painting these models throughout the league. I'm going to post this up on our Space City Marvel Crisis Protocol League. I'll post these pictures on my personal Facebook page tomorrow and on the Big Bad Nerd Dad page. And don't forget that if you miss anything, or if you want people to see certain live streams or painting techniques, or if you have questions, you can always go back and look at what I've done on my YouTube page. My YouTube saves all of my live streams. So I want to thank everybody very much for watching, for commenting, for talking. I've had a great time. I've had a nice day of rest from Saturday to Sunday and Sunday to right now. But I'm ready to get back to streaming and having a good time and talking with people and playing the games that I love. All right, I love y'all all so much. Thank you very much. And remember, walls ahead, rubble behind.